enjoy the recipe and ensure you carefully watch to the end of the video. We start by creating a panade. This will be mixed with the minced chicken and help to keep the meatballs beautifully moist. We do this by crumbing 3 slices of bread before adding around 6 tablespoons of milk. I perhaps did not add enough milk as this was quite chunky. A true panade is supposed to be almost porridge-like, however the outcome was still the same. We then, in batches, place our chicken breasts in a blender and pulse until minced. For this recipe I used around 900 grams of chicken breast. Unlike me, however, you may wish to chop the breast into chunks first, as it becomes a major pain if trying to blitz from full breast. Once both these previous steps are complete, we can mix together in a bowl before thoroughly combining the chicken, panade and seasoning. I'm going to leave this to rest for at least 1 hour in the fridge. We need to ensure that both ingredients are thoroughly mixed so we don't have huge pockets of the panade in amongst the chicken mince. We're going to give that a good stir until it resembles a firm, solid mixture. We can then start the fun part, the assembling of our meatballs. We're going to start first by chopping Stilton into small chunks, like so. Wetting our hands to ensure the meat doesn't stink, we're going to get small pieces of our minced chicken and panade mixture, and we're going to surround cubes of our Stilton with this meat and roll to form a smooth meatball. Once our meatballs are assembled, we can actually leave them to rest for a good 10 minutes to 1 hour in the fridge to ensure they firm up. And now onto the double dip. We get seasoned flour in one bowl, whisk eggs and panko crumbs in another. We're going to take a meatball and coat it in the flour before dipping it into the egg wash and giving it a thorough soaking. And here I'm just lining up a couple more meatballs just to speed up the process. So we try to use a wet hand dry hand method here. Usually I end up getting confused and end up with both wet and dry hands and very sticky messes everywhere. So once this is thoroughly soaked, we're going to coat it in the panko, and with our dry hand firmly pat panko crumbs onto the meatball, and then for that additional crisp we're going to throw it back into the egg wash. Like so. With our wet hand, do another turning, and then put it back in with the crumbs, using our dry hand to apply another coating, giving it a good squeeze to ensure it's thoroughly coated. We leave these to rest for an hour. And now onto the sauces. The buffalo sauce has been done plenty of times before, so you can click on the card that appears above to see this recipe in a previous video. Basically, we're going to use Frank's Red Hot sauce, light brown sugar and butter. We're going to melt it together and then simmer for 5 minutes. Again, we can do this prior to the meal being required. For the sour cream dip, we're going to add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, depending on how much you love garlic, into a mini chopper or mini blender, or even a full-size blender if you don't have a mini blender. But to this, we're going to add 80 ml or around 80 ml of sour cream, a splash of olive oil, salt and chopped chives before blitzing together to form our sauce. When ready to eat, we're going to take our Kievs or stuffed meatballs, lollipops, whatever you wish to call them, and we're going to fry these at medium heat for around 8 minutes or until the cheese inside is melting. At this point the minced chicken will definitely be fully cooked, and we're looking for a nice golden colour on our Kievs. We're going to remove these and dry it on a kitchen towel before we roll these through our buffalo sauce. We're then going to serve these with a side of choice. Now, excuse the very poor camera angle here, however, there are fries for sour cream and celery here. Again, I've done with triple cut fries, triple cut chips in the past. I'll provide a link above. If we're creating lollipops, however, of course, we want to make sure that we stick our little cocktail sticks in each of our little stuffed chicken meatballs. And there we have it, a rather delicious and entertaining meal. Buffalo chicken lollipops with a sour cream sauce. Again, thank you very much for watching. As per usual, if on Facebook, please feel free to comment, share, save or follow the page. Remember, my videos do appear first on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe over there. If you're on YouTube, please do leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, grab a friend, get them to subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification button to see more weekly videos from The Faithless Chef UK. Stay healthy, and I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.